March 20th, 1912.
The country estate of Alistair Rhodes.
Alistair? Oh no. Not that name. Oh, the mansion is beautiful. Forgettable evening. Dun, dun, da, da, ba, da, da, ba, da, 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 doo, doo. I love the way this mansion looks. That was weird. I was trying to grab my drink and apparently I turned my cup to where the handle wasn't facing me. That's a bit of a mood. Alistair Rhodes. Really? She's a charlatan. And she's got an escargot. Good taste for the time. Not like actual snails, but the gun called the escargot. You know, this cutscene is genuinely just a masterclass because you learn every character's personality, even before they say a word.
What's your name? Oh, yes, Godfrey. Where the blazes is Alistair?
My favorite character on this map is the Brigadier
I've not seen Master Rhodes,
reference.
but surely your crystal ball could.
Godfrey! And, of course, everything goes wrong all at once. This is another one of the most brutal cutscenes in the series history. This is, like, actually horrifying.
What in Lucifer's ball sack was that?
Thank you, Gideon. Thank you, Gideon. I love the... I will say, even though I don't like the Chaos storyline, the zombie models in these maps are probably my favorite. Would it actually have been a full moon on March 20th, March 20th, 1912? I don't remember. But I think I've gone too long without saying it. I'm gonna keep you in suspense a little bit more.
Let's take stock of the situation.
Shall we? Either someone doped me with opium, or I've completely lost my chum. Then again, and then, land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. I'm your zombie prince, Dearil Ambrose, resurrected for another stream of fun. Oh, hello in the chat. Just doing round 20 on these last two Black Ops 4 maps, because I couldn't get to them the other day because the stream just died horribly. It was a little bit upsetting.
The good news is that the enemy are not terribly bright. The bad news, they appear to be dead already.
I'm doing pretty good, thank you. How are you? Alright, open up these doors. I'm looking for the zombie shield parts. I don't exactly remember where they are. Oh, actually, I don't know it.
Aiming for the heart.
Yeah, can I please hit my shots? That'd be amazing.
Bonus points.
Nice. Boom. Where is the Sentinel artifact? Oh, it's just right here. I haven't played Dead of the Night in forever, so I don't exactly remember a lot about this map. It also wasn't a particular favorite of mine. Out of all the 4 Chaos storyline maps, I kind of like this one the least, even though I know a lot of people like it the most. There's just too much setup involved in this map for my liking.
Siege of Ladysmith. We ran a field hospital in a billiards hall.
Ah.
Operations, amputations.
It's not for
all
everybody.
done
I
on the
completely...
tables.
I understand that.
I'll never touch a cue stick again.
A cue stick? What? I don't like normal Call of Duty. I only like COD Zombies. I consider it to be its own completely separate game. Just because I'm not a player versus player person. I don't particularly like PvP. So give me a PvP, or a PvE rather, and I'm pretty happy. And also, COD Zombies I've always thought is like super unique with its playstyle.
Valhalla feels eager for battle.
The Hammer of Valhalla. Okay, I gotta find those zombie shield parts. That's a workbench. Yeah, I'm also not very good at outplaying people. Alrighty.
I really should have rationed my cartridges and my scotch.
I can get the silver
I
for
always
the
loved
bullets.
this room. Feels like a proper museum in here. Of course, Alistair had it.
Come on.
This museum. Carpenter.
The charcoal wasn't there. Was it
I
in
spent the
here?
last
It is in
few
here.
years
Sweet.
dreading my inevitable, lingering death in a bed.
If I can get all these zombies in there, I can actually get this
That's the
scrying
least of my
crystal
worries now,
charged up.
isn't it? Aha! There was a jewel secreted in that vase.
And I think that's actually enough souls already.
The devil. Alistair's crystal.
Okay,
seems to think
it's,
this is no world.
It's, I forget which
I've seen
clock
our
that
next
is.
objective. We must search.
Honestly, this map's setup is really strange to me. I get that it's unique, but it definitely feels more Shadows of Evil than anything else. And that's another map I wasn't a huge fan of. Shadows of Evil? At least not when it came out. After a few years, it kind of grew on me. And I was really hoping that this map would as well, but it just never really did. It's not that clock, because I think this one... Oh, okay. Where is the clock? No, that's the little clock. I don't think it's the big one in the first room, but I could be very wrong. So I'm gonna go check. I don't remember this map. The last time I played it was like 4 years ago? I don't play this map. But I did want to do every single Black Ops Ether storyline map. So that means it's this one. Hey!
appears,
Come on.
battleground
Is
is
that a nuke?
usually-
No, but it is an insta-kill. That is helpful.
I was fencing champion in university. Oh, isn't that obvious?
I would not believe that, Brigadier. Just gotta stay in this circle while the zombies are attacking until we're done. I am a zombie prince. I don't want to spoil too much lore because I do want to have that as like a big reveal later, admittedly.
I found my quartermaster.
But I will say that it's pretty sad. Oh, come on, I need to get my...
A bit sloppy, but it worked.
Oh, no, I'm dead.
Always wondered what Alistair kept in his wine cellar.
I will say that my lore is basically that
Double points.
there was a bit of an uprising in my kingdom.
Whatever we do down here, let's be quick about it. This room has a death trap written all over it.
It does got a death trap written all over it, but that's Victorious Tortoise. I was hoping that would be not Victorious Tortoise. Oh boy. Where is... I don't know where my zombie shield parts are. I know one can be in here. I know that for certain. Is that it?
Armor is always welcome.
Yes!
at times like
Sweet.
this.
Open this. I need to get the silver bullets before a werewolf shows up. Yeah, this map has it all. It's got werewolves, zombies,
Tell me,
vampires.
Alistair, what are you growing
Crazy.
in your greenhouse these days? Oh, the usual stuff. A
I love the way this
some
looks, though.
science experiments,
The mad
an
scientist, like
electrified
steampunk
death trap.
vibes is just... It's a favorite aesthetic of mine. Like, I see the reasons that people like this map because of its aesthetic and its setting, but, like, it's just... The map plays really weirdly and awkwardly for me.
Quartermaster, fresh bullets, sharpish.
Okay. What is that? That wasn't there in the intro cutscene. I'm not doing the Easter eggs either. The story stuff.
Alistair collected books.
Just strictly going to
strangest
20
topics.
rounds.
Do tell if you see one titled Ghoul Extermination.
That is the workbench for the silver bullet, but I don't have the ingredients for... Hey, zombie shield part.
Would it have been
I just
so
gotta
hard
find the
to
last
provide
piece.
the shield whole instead of in pieces?
I love the Brigadier's voice. I don't remember who plays him, but like, I've always loved the voice actor, like the way this character is played. He's not exactly up to the quality of my favorite Nolan North Richthofen. Because honestly, how could you possibly hope to live up to that man? That man has played a lot of different roles throughout his long and storied career. All the way from, like, Edward Richthofen... All the way from Edward Richthofen to even, I think, Deadpool, Nolan North played. And that was, like, a big in-joke in that game. I like how he's got that, like, pompous, full of himself kind of vibe going on. You know. Although, I do gotta say, it reminds me of, like, a more aristocratic Daddy Pig from Peppa Pig, now that I realize it. And now that I have heard that, I have to share it. I can just see him being like,
I used to
George,
think he
please
was
stop.
Cowardly, and then I fought the Zulu.
Does that make sense timeline-wise? I forget when... In what battle would a brigadier in 1912 have fought the Zulu? Shield. Need to get the shield.
I'm pumped up to admit it, but I'm stone out of ammo.
And then there's those,
Alistair
like,
placed
early
a
1900s turns of
schematic
phrase
on
that I
these
don't understand either.
I wonder what this one does.
Ah, yes. I need to actually get that tuning fork out of that clock. Oh,
Alistair
I
Bean,
did it?
Was this part of your
Ah,
collection?
how did I do it? I failed earlier. Okay. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, I guess. Alright. Is there a pot out here, or am I going... No. There is not a pot out here. That is just where a tuning fork can be. Yay. Cannot wait to fight my first werewolf. I haven't played this. I do love the werewolves, but like, I remember them being absolute bullet sponges. Again, if you had told somebody back in 2008 that COD Zombies was gonna have werewolves, vampires, and dragons especially, I don't think they would have believed you.
Respect the uniform.
I know I certainly wouldn't have. That is... Odin? I think that was the Odin, statue?
So now, it's magic smelling salts. What a night this is shaping up to be.
I just love the colors of this map, too. I was saying this the other day, but that's a major problem I have with, like, the last few years of game design is just
Alistair's gone.
trying to make them gritty and, you know, desaturated.
It's not
But
withered.
going back to the early
As well
2010s
standing
browns
asleep.
and grays and then that, like, that really awful green color. Like, I don't know how to describe that green, but I don't like it when they use it. And, like, we went from a good period where it was, like, 4 or 5 years of nothing but, like, these really awesome, really pretty games of, like, super bright colors and really approachable, back to the stupid military camo color set. It's like, that's the best I can describe that color palette. And I just... it upsets me. Because we had a good thing going. And I don't really understand why I went back to the muted colors. Open that up. Let's head out to the graveyard. Because this has to be... I think there is an Easter egg on this where you can actually turn these statues into weeping angels. From Doctor Who. I don't know if that's true, and I certainly don't know how to do it, if you can. But I'm pretty sure that's a thing. And given that this map is set in England, I think it's even funnier with the Weeping Angel reference. Assuming, again, that that is true, and I'm not just making that up.
You must get migraine.
Was that a joke about a headshot, Brigadier? My aim has been all over the place tonight. I need to
I
get
have
the...
relatives buried out here. I pray we don't run into them now.
I don't know. There's a... Hey, it's the glitchy tree! They never fixed this. They have never fixed this in all 6 years this game has been out.
Alistair prized this armor, though he never told me why.
I wouldn't... Wait a minute. Those are just reused assets from the statue in the fountain in Gorod Grovey. I could recognize those anywhere. I played a lot of Gorod Grovey. Stalingrad, but with dragons. At least it's better than the... Oh, really?
Some little beasts, aren't they?
I gotta put up with Nosferatu?
You should have just bitten your tongue.
Nosferatu.
A blood-sucking pygmy? Is there no end to the beast we must battle?
Oh, that's right. This map also has all the catalyst zombies. Ugh. I'm really understanding why people didn't like the Chaos storyline. It was just too cluttered. And not very long, admittedly. On this account, I've just been active for like a little over a month. I've not been like every single day, although I have been trying to be a little bit consistent. Trying to at least come in most days and at relatively the same time. I've been trying to play a game, like, 100% it, I am a completionist. Kind of 100% a game, and then I'll, like, come back to this as, like, a little in-between break where I can just kind of turn the brain off for a bit and just do something that I really enjoy, but also that doesn't require a lot of research and a lot of planning. And once I finish this, that role will probably switch over to something like Minecraft or some such. I still have one more full, proper game of COD Zombies that I need to complete after tonight. But I've been trying to do, I started with The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And then I played some zombies, and then I played Ocarina of Time fully, and in a couple streams of zombies, and so on and so forth. I just finished Luigi's Mansion the other day. Oh? Huh. Oh, no, okay, I gotta concentrate here. Oh, heck. Come on. Oh, I love it. It's one of my favorite series of all time. My top 3 favorite series, video game series of all time are, in order, Xenoblade Chronicles, The Legend of Zelda, and COD Zombies. I am a very mixed bag when it comes to my favorites, because there is no solid through line between the 3. At least, not that I can tell, but I love them all. It's like most people, they have like one solid genre that their favorites apply to. I'm just like, I'll throw everything at the wall.
Like
ooh, the Hades.
Of Zeus's lightning bolt.
No, it's Hades, Brigadier. Not Zeus. Okay. Those... Hang on, I gotta play with the pop-in distance. Because I swear that those bottles pop in. They do! They do pop in! I like playing with pop-in distance. I love Majora's Mask. I can play that game backwards. I like to try to do the final dungeon first. And with some glitches and speedrunning tricks, you can pretty reliably do it. And fill this crystal up with souls.
But this party is far from over.
Oh no. I'm alive. Good. I don't like getting cornered. It scares me every time. And I know I've got my elixirs to get out of jail free. Really? The umbrella painting? Alright.
Magazine's empty. Godfrey, call me a cab.
Oh, Godfrey. I like Godfrey as a character. I think he's actually played by a Game of Thrones actor. If I remember right. That is not it. I'm looking for a painting of a woman with an umbrella. And like a really creepy looking old man. That's not it. For some reason I'm thinking it's a big painting as well? Oh, here it is. Oh, it was like right here. And now we have ghosts. Vampires, werewolves, ghosts, zombies.
Ghosts. It was only a matter of time.
Exactly. I agree 100%, Brigadier. Every time I hear Brigadier, I just think of Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart. From Doctor Who again. There's a lot of Doctor Who references you can make with this map. The aforementioned Weeping Angels. Which again, I'm still not sure if that's actually a real thing or not. Although I do kind of find it funny that this is just straight up the model from the ghosts from Blood of the Dead, just reused. Oh no. Giant hammer! Oh, this is basically Mjolnir, but they don't call it Mjolnir. They just call it the Hammer of Valhalla. I mean, it's a lightning hammer of Norse mythology. It's Mjolnir.
I had a bigger hammer then, too.
I don't want to know what you mean by that, Brigadier.
I'd never be able to unsee that.
Okay, I've got to find the part for the bullets that is out here. For Valhalla! Alright, where is...
Anyone seen a cartridge box around here?
No? Dear me. Some of these deliveries are just amazing. I'm looking... No. This is the problem with not playing this map for years. I don't remember where everything is. Like, I know that the part I'm looking for is out here in the graveyard. I just don't remember where. This is the one part I can never actually find. Hey, max ammo, sweet.
Max ammo.
Hey, yeah. the rich, oh my, you know, with a lot of gusto. At least rich people of the period would talk like that. Okay, is this it? This is it.
That, Guano. A useful commodity in more than one culture I've encountered. But here, it's just done.
Yes, but we're gonna use it for making gunpowder, Brigadier. Although, I'm not sure... One of the parts you need to make the silver bullets is molten silver. And I'm pretty sure pouring molten silver on what is essentially gunpowder would just cause an explosion because of the heat. Alright, where is the last thing? It's a plate. Oh, I remember where the plate is. It's the last piece of silver to make into bullets. It's usually in this hallway at least. If it's not, I don't know where it is. Okay, it wasn't there. That's great. Now I gotta find a plate. This whole mansion, and I have to find a plate. Alright. I also remember the Easter egg song is like some weird symbols that you can shoot. But I don't know if I can play the Easter egg songs without getting content ID'd. So I'd rather not chance it, on top of the fact that I don't exactly remember where they are.
Looks like this one.
Oh, goodness. I need to get my last 3 perks. I have 16,000 points. I guess that's what happens when you just go for strictly headshots. I know a lot of people complain about the point system changing from Black Ops 3 to 4 and onward. But, like, it's round 12 and I have 16,000. I don't understand that criticism. Honestly, it made certain weapons much more viable than they were in the past. Namely explosive weapons, because all kills give you the same amount of points unless you get a headshot or a melee kill, in which case you get a little bonus. It could also be that I just... Oh.
Long live my next shield.
My next shield. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a new one. I want to find this plate.
Old Iron Butt, they call me. Never more true than now.
Old Iron Butt. That is a double points. How do I get it?
Double points.
Just like that. Look at that. I understand my zombie pathing. Although with how much I've played this series, I would be concerned if I didn't. Get out of here, zombies. And yes, I do realize the... What was that? Oh no, it's just a flaming zombie. I thought it was a werewolf. Okay, so I can open up the front doors, or I guess the back doors? Front? I don't know. That's where the band was playing. I want to find this stupid plate. Well, I think it's more of a platter than a plate, but I still need to find it. Is it potentially on the table? It would make sense for a platter to be on a table. But I'm not seeing it. I remember something can spawn on that table. I think it's the candelabra, though. Like, why is it called a candelabra? Is it just to be, like, extra? Like, you could just call it a candle holder, but no, it's a candelabra. Which, I mean, does sound nicer, but, like... Is that a game of Clue? Did they actually reference the map that this is based on? Or the thing that... Hello? There we go. I gotta see if that's actually a game of Clue, or Cluedo. Depending on where you are in the world. Here's another thing. I don't understand why that board game has two different names. Assuming that it probably had something to do with copyright. That looks like Cluedo. Clue. This whole map is just to send up to either the movie or the just straight up the board game. You really gotta reference Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter? To be fair, I mean, 90% of zombies codes are at least references to something. I just remember the plate can be hanging on the wall in the wine cellar, so I need to go check there. It can be... What was that? That was a trap. It can be not there. Okay, I don't remember where it is now. Or oh, no, here it is.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
I guess. Ooh, Carpenter. This is the only game on well, this and Cold War, the only times anybody's actually ever been happy to see a Carpenter. Oh, I don't have the sulfur rock from out in the greenhouse. So I can't make my gunpowder yet. One of my favorite things to do on this map is to get silver bullets in a rocket launcher. Because there's something just hilarious about having silver rockets. What was that? Fire gate energy charge? Oh, that's right. You have to actually choose where you put your traps in this map. Oh, no. Did I get it? I got it. I don't like taking risks like that. I'm usually much better at not doing that. So, does that mean it's a war crime to kill the blue zombies?
I will fight with renewed vigor for king and country.
Huh. No, in 2018, that was referenced to... Who would have been king at this point? Edward? No, Edward died in 1910.
That wide-eyed look of surprise. Priceless.
I don't know who the king would have been in 1912. I'm assuming it would be Queen Elizabeth II's father, but I don't know who that is. Because again, I don't know anything about the English royals. No diplomatic relations there. Okay, I need to heal. Pull out my shield, and with my victorious tortoise, I'm completely invincible while I have this out. So I use that to heal a lot.
There's 5 more bullets before my guns go.
I still love that they basically turned zombies in this, only in this game, into basically a JRPG, where you can build your own character class. And like, this entire game was designed. Ow! Okay, I went into Dying Wish. I was not paying attention to my health. That or I got hit by a Nosferatu and it was draining my health. I really hope it was not that second one because I would rather it be my fault than a stupid Nosferatu. But knowing my luck...
My gun will soon be as empty as a politician's promises.
Yeah, but knowing my luck, it was probably a Nosferatu. Nosferatu? Nosferatu? I actually don't know the proper pronunciation of that word. Because I've heard it both ways. Definitely not going up the stairs when there's a horde of zombies. I'm gonna go out to the graveyard and get that perk. I think that might be Danu out there. Oh no.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Was that a... I almost asked if that was a death machine, but then I remember there are no death machine drops in this game. Which is kind of sad. You know what? I think I'm gonna get rid of the Peacekeeper for the...
Next, we'll be
for my beloved augur.
From the bloody commode.
No!
Me.
We are not gonna buy grenades from the toilet.
Energized.
Although I feel like it's a reference to something. Like, that feels like that would be like from a time-specific comedy. I need to get the... Oh, I have all 3 tuning forks. What have I been doing? Am I stupid? I'd hope I wasn't, but having all 3 tuning forks and not opening up the Pack-a-Punch to get better weapons is admittedly pretty stupid. Is Danu in here? Yep, that's where the Danu statue is. Okay, well...
Sprightly! I feel positively sprightly.
Sprightly! Now I can zoom... Oh, that's right. If I open up that, the werewolves start spawning. So it might be a good idea to have silver bullets in my LMG first. First weapon you put silver bullets in is free, and then after that you gotta pay a premium.
In a penny dreadful, along with every creature in this house.
His voice definitely reminds me of Mick Cole from Xenoblade Chronicles 1. And let's break this. Dum, dum. Actually, it's probably bum bum bum. Round start theme.
We'll turn the tide.
Mark my words. That is a werewolf. Die, die, die.
Look at the size of that thing.
Die, 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 die.
That monster's head gets
Mounted on my wall. Werewolf is already... Seriously? Already dead? That was not as much of a fight as I was hoping for. Then again, I did put silver bullets in an LMG, so...
That's what they didn't want us to find, which means it's important.
Why was I so worried about Blood of the... Not Blood of the Dead. Dead of the Night.
I didn't survive the Boers and the Zulu to be brought down by you lot.
To be brought down by you lot? Quite right, yes. Good job, old chip. I don't actually remember how to get the Alistair's Folly, or I would try to get that. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, really? I'm doing this? Alright. I don't like that the Nosferatu are so short.
There's no name found.
They are difficult to hit in a crowd, especially for a person like me that goes strictly for headshots. And then you have when I just can't hit a single target. Come on. Let me out of here. Ooh, I'm about to level up the Hammer of Valhalla. So I can do this level 2 ability. Oh, I suddenly remember how to get the Alistair's Folly. It all is coming back to me. Like Boomerang from Cartoon Network. It's all coming back to you. It's such an ancient ad at this point. Goodness. So I need... If I want to get Alistair's Folly, I need to find, I think, 3 colored letters or symbols around the map. I already found a red Z. I think I remember where at least one other one... 2 other ones are. I just remember where another one is. See, I didn't ever... The Ether maps, I completely know backwards and forwards a lot of the Easter eggs.
It's not today.
But Chaos was a bit too experimental. And admittedly, I'm a zombies storyline fanatic. So if it wasn't connected to the main Ether line, I wasn't really interested. And I know that they've tried to kind of like retcon Chaos storyline into Ether through the Dark Ether storyline in Cold War, and more specifically, Vanguard. I was going to say World War II, but Vanguard zombies. Where there's like a one line of dialogue talking about Alistair Rhodes' research. Or Alistair Rhodes' research. How does that work? The name has an S at the end. How does that work exactly grammatically? Is it I don't know. I've never understood that rule of grammar. Okay. Is my shield broke? No. How did they hit me in the back then? Oh, that's a wolf.
To show him who's top dog. Watch and learn.
Okay, he is very angry. I'm sorry, Wolfie. Not really, but...
Yet another raid fire sent back to Hades.
Ha! Take that, you werewolf. Oh no. Okay, maybe I shouldn't get too cocky here. I don't particularly like getting too full of myself. There's also a special weapon that I don't know how to get that's like specifically for one-shotting any vampire, and it's straight up just a wooden stake. But I remember that the steps for that are so ridiculously complicated and convoluted, and if you mess up even one, you can't get that for the rest of the game. So I mean, obviously I'm not going to be trying for it, but I would like to come back someday and try to do the storyline Easter eggs. At least the ones that I can do solo, because I don't exactly have a crew to play zombies with. I wish I did, though. I used to have one a long time ago, and we did a lot of Easter eggs. We tried to do them all, but there were certain ones that were just too hard for people in my crew. Notably, Die Rise, because honestly, our attempts on that Easter egg made me hate that map. I got so sick of playing it. I mentioned this while I was playing Die Rise for this... I don't want to say marathon, because it's not really a marathon, but like this retrospective playthrough of everything? That's not a word, or that's not the right word, but I'm going to use it. I mentioned that during Die Rise's bit. But there was a time when me and my crew were like really super into trying to do the Easter eggs for Black Ops 2. And one member of my crew was always asking, you want to do the Die Rise Easter egg? You want to do the Die Rise Easter egg? And it got so annoying because you had to have 4 people, and coordinating 4 people to do anything together is really difficult. 'Cause it's difficult enough just to get 2 people to work together. let alone 4 that have to do the same thing at the exact same time. And you got people with delays, and then Die Rise's map design didn't help with certain aspects, because there's a step in Die Rise's Easter egg where you have to all be standing on certain symbols on top of elevators. But the elevators can go up to the roof, and they can crush you if you're standing on them. They can crush you instantly to death. And there is one that only has like 2 floors. Oh no. Come on, down! That's actually really effective for getting out of corners. Wow. I have to remember that. I do remember that that I'd always loved using the camera Valhalla over any other special weapon. And really? You're hitting me at full power?
Full power.
Oh, Die Rise elevators. Right. Yeah, there was one elevator in Die Rise that only had 2 levels, and it was one of the ones with the symbols that you needed to stand on all at the same time. And there was no reliable way to call the elevators to, like, get them to where you needed them to be. So all the timings had to line up. You had to not have a zombie, like, chasing you. And all 4 people had to... Ow! Ow, no!
I am not your supper!
All 4 people had to do it at the exact same time, and it just... I think we got it to work one time ever.
Rather like a party game.
And I'll admit that I always try to kind of take charge of my group, which I'm realizing is kind of a bad look now. But I was always the one that was doing our research and learning what the Easter egg steps were, so I could kind of tell everybody what they needed to do, and it wasn't exactly like me being like a bossy. It was more of just like, okay guys, we need to do this and this and this. And I will always try to plan out what we needed. But I'll be the first to admit that I did kind of let that planning power go to my head just a little bit. And so I realized I got a little bossy with them. And I've grown a lot since then. This was like, what, 10 years ago at this point? I still feel kind of bad about it, though. And then when we had to do Shangri-La, back when it got remastered in Black Ops 3's Zombie Chronicles, that was a nightmare. Because I had me and another person. Oh my gosh. Ow, that hurt. Me and another friend of mine were trying to do a step that revolved basically around a matching game. But you had to, like, they were on opposite sides of the entire map from one another. The two sets of tiles you had to match. So you had to have one person stand on one tile on one side of the map, and then communicate to the other what they were standing on. It was kind of like keep talking and no one explodes with what you were, like, what you had to communicate over. It was like, oh, I'm standing on a symbol that looks like this. And granted, members of my crew knew some of the symbols, like, you know, I think an Omega symbol was one of them. And there was like an X or something, I think. It's like some of them were easy to communicate, and others were like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. That's another Easter egg that we never completed.
Jonathan Warren, Vampire Hunter.
I've gone back and done a lot of them myself, though. Like, all the ones that can be done solo. Even the ones that shouldn't be possible to do solo. But you can if you know what you're doing. Oh, no, I'm dead. I'm not dead, but I gotta use my hammer. I should have saved that until... I hope the audio is okay. I'm just realizing it might be a little loud from the game. Oh, okay. Yep, I will be drinking it anywhere but here and teleporting away from the zombies. Down the hatch! These are just straight up the statues from Gorod Krovi's fountain. Down to even the little boy missing the arm on the statue. Which, to be fair, I think is actually like a real fountain in Stalingrad. Or Volgograd, I think is what it's called now. I could be wrong, though. Well, I know that the fountain is real. I don't know the name of the city, rather, is what I mean. Because I'm pretty sure that they changed the name of the city. Is that a skull? Why was there a skull in that statue's hands? That was weird. There's a bit of, Jules Verne? Was it Jules Verne that had the holding a skull and talking to it thing? It was either Jules Verne or Shakespeare, and I don't remember who. And those are from two vastly different time periods, I'm realizing. Ah, yes, the, what, 1300s for Shakespeare? And the late 1800s for Jules Verne? I almost said something that would have jinxed me.
Quartermaster, if you're listening, could really use a reload.
Actually, I don't think they're on this map. But I don't want to say it until I'm done, because I am on round 20. And I almost went down, because I'm an idiot. Run with the shield to heal.
Quartermaster, if you're
you just said this, Brigadier.
really use a reload.
Come on.
I'm pulled down by the likes of you is, well, it's not today.
Not today, thank you. Max ammo.
Brigadier blood is too good for the likes of you.
I'm honestly surprised that I was able to find all the parts that I needed. Because this map, I remember being really confusing.
I have lost a step. You, on the other hand.
Okay, now I want to look up after the what is this? You know, I kind of wonder if that's actually translatable. That Egyptian tablet with the hieroglyphs. Or hieroglyphics, rather. Because I know Treyarch puts a ton of detail into their map. Or their maps, rather. And, like, I mean, they have a penchant for doing these, like, really complicated ciphers. So I could genuinely see them putting an Egyptian tablet with, like, a hidden message in the hieroglyphics.
Shield is gone.
Oh,
Who
no.
designed these blasted things anyway?
Well, if you had said who builds them, I would have said you, Brigadier, because I mean, you're the one that built the shield, but you, I guess, didn't design it. Jason Blundell's fault. Lead director of zombies at the time. It's his fault. He designed the shield. Also, oh, I completed a daily challenge? I'll take it. I wasn't expecting to complete a daily. Huh. But that is it for Dead of the Night. That went really quickly, actually. I'm also only level 28 now. Is that an organ? I think that is an organ in the background. Now on to a map that I have very, very, very mixed opinions of. Ancient Evil. I also don't really consider that to be a very interesting name for a zombies map. Because, like, Ancient Evil is kind of generic, admittedly. Which... Yeah, excuse me. I'll get this contract, sure. Yeah, Ancient Evil just feels like you could literally be referring to anything. Ooh, Diego. I get to play as Diego. I like Diego, he's cool. I forget who voices him, but I've heard him in some other stuff too. And, of course, this picks up right after 9. Instead of after Dead of the Night. Because instead of continuing the story, they gave us a prequel map, like as the 3rd map in this entire storyline. And it made no sense. Like, you could have started with that. Start with Dead of the Night, and then give us Voyage of Despair, and then 9, and then end with this map still. Get us introduced to the characters that we would be playing as.
We may need this. After all, who knows where we're going?
Shaw, that's not liquid divinium. You can't get a gumball.
Behold the great and mighty.
I will say though, this map is beautiful.
I thought Delphi was the city above ground.
Red herring. The one up there was a decoy intended to protect the real Delphi from its enemies.
Please help me.
I mean, honestly, this is such a cool concept.
These ropes. We're not the first ones.
Like, having the idea of the real city of Delphi being underground and hidden. I mean, logically it doesn't make much sense, but like...
I cannot hold them forever.
It also implies that, at least in this universe, all the mythologies of the world are true? Because of who the Oracle actually is.
The unclean wretches have tormented me for centuries.
Look, I know coming here was my idea and all, but I'm starting to have some second thoughts. Third, even.
I really like Shaw.
Just face death, Shaw. What could possibly
Shaw and Diego are like the only well-written characters of the story in the Chaos storyline. Bruno is a meathead without the charm of Dempsey. And Scarlet, I really want to like Scarlet, but she doesn't really have a distinct personality other than I'm angry at my dad, Alistair. He's not even a cool Alistair that has a radio filter over his voice. And talks with a 1930s
My father?
radio voice.
Where is Alistair Rhodes?
Oh, it's Alistair, not Alistair.
Just like your father. I too am a prisoner. These bonds prevent me from freeing him.
Oh, really?
Please. I beg of you.
Imprisoned by Apollo.
Set us free.
Scarlet, Scarlet, Scarlet. You know, if this had been the Ether crew, they would have sniffed this out immediately, like, oh, so you're trying to tell me that, you can control the zombies. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
Gentlemen, and I use the term loosely, give me just 1 second to properly greet you.
And then this map opens pretty much the exact way that Transit did. And when you open your map the same way as
Once again,
Transit, you
I
have
face
royally
overwhelming
messed up.
odds to free a lovely woman from the chains of oppression. Or as I like to call it, Tuesday.
Tuesday. I love Diego. He's so cool. Like, him as a character is just amazing.
You were not worth a bullet.
I mean, I did shoot him though, Diego. Ah, yawning. Sorry about that. I love how this map looks. I love the crystals. I love everything about this map, except actually playing it. Like, I love the theming. I love the giant waterfall. That is awesome. Like, it's like they were trying to take elements of Buried and, funnily enough, since I was mentioning it a minute ago, Goron Krovi, and trying to make it their own thing with it.
Why can I not stop thinking about Scarlet? She's not like any woman I have ever met. She's utterly immune to my charms.
Also,
Come, little shield piece. Let's
this might be a
reunite
hot
with
take,
your
but I feel like they set up Scarlet to be a bit of a Mary Sue. I don't even like using that term, because I know it has such a what's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? Not controversial, and it's not divisive. It's like, I don't remember. I'm just gonna say divisive for now. The term Mary Sue has a very negative, divisive nature to it. Because I feel like it gets thrown around when it doesn't really need to be. And a lot of it is, I don't know. But anyhow, I feel like Scarlet kind of got that kind of characterization. I won't say she's a full Mary Sue, because, I mean, she doesn't get, like, superpowers after a day of training.
I see
or anything
Athena
like that.
And Poseidon. But who is the woman who lost her head?
Wow, okay, now that you point that out, really? A daughter of Poseidon that angered Athena.
Awaken, my soldiers! Slay these pawns of the Pythia!
Pythia, really? As in Python.
They don't let any corpse go to waste here, do they?
I think they also kind of missed the point. Also, that looks straight out of Ocarina of Time. That, like, barrier there. It's like, forest temple stuff. I think that's where that color animation was used. Now would be a good time
This does not look good.
to get some help, game.
I'm not a violent man by nature, but do not test me.
Pegasus! It's Pegasus!
What did you sleep me?
I don't remember Pegasus ever having lightning powers.
Max ammo.
Now you have seen him. The one who did this to me. The one you must stop at all costs. The winged steed will aid you. Seek his golden bridle.
I also thought Pegasus was a girl in Greek mythos. Have I been wrong about Pegasus this entire time?
Means to an end.
Stand before me. Pay tribute to Apollo. Accept his challenge. Win his favor. Restore his eternal flame. and you shall be rewarded.
You know what?
Pegasus up.
I'm gonna retract my statement about
Perhaps he will
Scarlet
help us
being a
again.
Mary Sue.
Seek the
Because she's really not, now that I've actually thought more about it. I was kind of just, speaking out of my rear end, as they say, with that one. But no, I will say, though, that she seems to be a bit of, like,
Apollo
less...
must have been very popular with the ladies. Ah, and I know what a burden that can be.
Let me try this again. A less cool version of Laura Croft.
Does not originate from ancient Greece.
You think, Diego? You think that a gun from the future doesn't originate in Greece?
Ah, poor statue. Forced to wear a little skirt, then set up on a pedestal where everyone can see right up.
Thanks, Diego. Why is that your first thought, Diego? You know, I think these characters actually have last names, but I don't... Well, I mean, obviously... Okay, we have Stanton Shaw and Scarlet Rhodes are the only characters that I know the first and last name of.
These statues. Soldiers on one side, politicians on the other. Some things never change.
I also really like Diego's accent. He's been in... I recognize the voice from some shows that I've watched over the years. But I don't know who he is, and it annoys me that I don't know. I feel bad that I don't know as well.
I think I found the first national bank of Delphi. And the second. And the third.
His delivery, honestly, is... That's a death trap. Trying to pick that up. But no, his delivery is really good. Him and Shaw are standout.
I make a point of bathing once a month, whether I need it or not.
What the heck, Diego? I mean, what is this? I mean, I guess this is 1912, so maybe... But even then, I think standards would have been... You can jump that with a jump slide? Oh, you can just jump that normally. Oh, you also don't get slowed down in it. Okay. Well, here I was thinking that that was a thing that you get slowed down for. What is this? A trap. Oh, the hot springs is a trap. You know, that feels like a code for something. The hot springs is a trap. I'm looking for a spear.
You sealed your own fate.
I think it's actually over here now that I'm braining. I think the spear is over where? Where's my spear? I know where the last part of the thing is, but I need the spear. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Where is the pointy stick? I thought it was in the marketplace.
Double points.
Well, I guess I should probably get the other part for the zombie shield while I try to remember where that one is. Although I feel like Is it? There's the one at the bridge, which I've already get. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, maybe not. But yeah, I feel like there's a part over here that I'm just missing. If it's not over at the one place, then it has to be over here.
Ah, what the well-dressed man in Delphi is wearing.
Okay.
Do not be fooled by its appearance. Take it to one of the shrines.
That's
of the
not what I was
primary.
wanting, but
Win their favor. reclaim their power.
Shoot, you know what? I might try it. I might actually try to get this. Because, you know. Words. No. I don't want to pick up the golden bridle because I don't know where the spear is for the shield. And I know that the golden bridle is how you actually progress through the map. Oh heck, this was a stupid idea.
Primordial goddess. Show her you are worthy. A gift for you. My child.
Oh good, she actually refilled my ammo. That's...
I think this oracle might be a little, into me.
This is Diego's magic circle. No cuckoos allowed.
Oh no. Are you done yet, Circle?
Amara approves. Take up her weapon. Test its power.
Heck yeah! I now have a magical gauntlet of light. I forgot how easy these actually are to get. Okay. So... now I gotta remember actually how to upgrade this thing, because I know you do have to. Use that.
Amara, by lighting the darkness.
Oh no, okay, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here.
Into walking fireworks. Time to celebrate Diego Day.
Mira, isn't that look in Spanish, if I'm not mistaken?
With those
Mirar?
enough to
It's like a form of mirar, which I believe means to look, but I could be wrong. Let me go over to the big one. That doesn't sound weird at all. Problem is, I don't remember where a lot of these things are. I do like Black Ops 4, but I mainly only ever played the Ether storyline, as I've said many a time now. I'm one of the few people that actually unlocked dark matter in Black Ops 4 Zombies with every single weapon. It was... I don't recommend doing that, especially now that the game is basically dead. Excuse me.
Good things come in time.
Excuse me.
My gauntlet holds power you can only imagine.
Please don't hurt me, zombies. I don't have time to play with you.
Fascinating.
Melee that.
Also a little painful, but fascinating.
Take this orb of light.
I'm feeling generous.
Over there.
today. I will leave this for someone else.
Okay, we're doing good. I remember what two of these things are. Maybe I remember actually what all three are. I don't know why I'm suddenly from New Jersey. Or the Bronx. There's not really much difference. Not that one. This one. Did I do a stupid? I did a stupid. I shot the mirror the wrong direction. Because to get the gauntlet I'm trying for, the wonder weapon, you know, I'm starting to think I should have taken Wunderbar as my challenge for the day, or my contract. Because Wunderbar is wonder weapons. A gauntlet counts as a wonder weapon. Where is it at? There. Melee that. Run and jump, slide, jump, run, slide, jump, run, slide, jump, and just barely make it in
Just
time.
what I hoped would happen.
That That's actually the hardest one, in my opinion, to get. So that one actually went pretty smoothly, all things considered. But I should probably work on getting my perks. And then when I have my fully upgraded gauntlet, at this point I'm gonna need it to get the zombie shield parts. Wonderful, wonderful.
These substances are no more addictive than coffee or cocoa.
Coffee is already pretty addictive, Diego. But I mean, is that the golden ram? The golden bull? Of, dang it, I don't remember
our
what...
journeys have been surprisingly reliant on the inhalation of unusual substances.
And he's got a point.
I only wish I could aid you more.
What did you give me? What did she do? I don't know what she just gave me.
I can feel it. It's definitely doing something.
Wait. She might have actually highlighted the spear.
I have the power of the immortals!
Where was that? Where did she put that? She did highlight the spear. Look at her. She's actually useful for once.
Ah, yes. You never run out of bullets, do you?
There have been a lot of times where the oracle's just like, scratched the surface, revealed the shards of the ice staff. That's not her, but it's the kind of in line of the stuff that she usually gives you for advice.
That's a good thing. Pretty sure.
Seek the primordial weapon.
Yep, there it is. That's what I was about to say. Or that's what I was saying, rather. That's like all she says. It's kind of lame. I really hope that I have enough time.
Oh, victory is denied once
Really?
more.
Okay, to be fair, I was like a split second out of my decision.
Center stage.
That was a terrible throw.
Explosion definitely caused some damage.
That was a really awful throw. Man, that's coming from somebody that's terrible at throwing. Yes, that's... What? I genuinely think I might be stupid. Just zoom right through. Jump, slide, run. Slide, jump, run. Up this. Jump, slide. Slide, jump, run. Across this to get a lid. I think that is genuinely the shorter path.
Success
Melee.
is its own reward.
You have rekindled Hemera's glory.
Whew.
She calls you into her light.
And away we go.
This had better not be the part where I am burned by a giant magnifying glass.
Listen, my champion. Wait before loosing your shot. The hand of Hemera will quiver with power.
Oh, will it now? Bring me Thanos! I love the death laser beam. Is this one of the most ridiculous wonder weapons we've ever gotten? Absolutely. Do I care? Absolutely not. This thing is fun to use. It's crazy how much fun this thing is. It's literally just a giant orbital laser. A magical orbital laser, but an orbital laser nonetheless. Oh, I fast traveled 25 times.
Finds you worthy. Her hand is yours.
All right.
Use it wisely.
Hemera, I won't let you
Tell
down.
Hemera, the feeling is mutual.
Exactly. What Diego said.
Seek the primordial
Shut up,
weapon
Oracle.
in the chaos of the treasures.
You are... I know who you are. I have seen each and every one of your misdeeds. But questions remain. Why do you do the things you do?
Bonus point.
Okay, run away from all the zombies. I don't want to deal with them. No, not today at all, I promise you. chicken from the Legend of Zelda series?
Like this. When
Did she re-roll my weapon? I did not know that was one of her powers. 'Cause this was a Cap 45 a second ago. She can do that? That's actually kind of cool. I didn't know she had that as a power. I mean, I know she could give you ammo. I knew she could highlight parts. I think she can even revive you, if I'm not mistaken. But I didn't know she could respin the box. She's basically just a free gobblegum.
Whoever told me I am all hands never saw this guy.
Diego, I feel like a lot of people have probably told you you're all hands, buddy. I don't like the... What did it say it's called? The... What are these things called? I'm drawing a blank on their name. The big four-armed guys. I'm thinking I'm stupid. No! Let me go, let me go, let me go. Okay, fine, it's hammer time. And this is really loud, I'm sorry. Get out of here, hammer boy. Or not hammer, I'm the hammer boy.
Pegasus awaits you at the Spartan monument.
Pegasus, let's go.
Seek the primordial weapon.
Shut up, Oracle. I'm not gonna free you.
Oh, Pegasus! Tio Diego has a little surprise for you. I am fortunate to have not only the protection of my fine allies, but also this fine shield.
Diego, we're playing solo. You don't have allies. Hey, excuse me. Excuse me again. And... let's take a ride on Pegasus.
Pegasus bids you all to take flight.
Yeah, this is another thing, that if you had told me years ago that we would have in zombies, I'd have thought you were insane.
This is definitely going in my next dime novel. Cuidado, Pegasus! You're heading for the waterfall!
Caution, Pegasus. You do know some Spanish.
What is this? Did I die and go to el infierno?
I love the rolled R's. Anybody that can roll their R's is automatically cool in my book.
Intruders! Tell the Pythia I will not be stopped.
Is the zombie warlord Ares?
Ooh, that was close. I must teach that horse the fine art of stealth. That giant corpse with all the arrows. Sickens me.
My adversary knows you now. You must
Wait,
find
that's a
the
corpse?
Zeus.
Hang on, in all my years of playing this map, I don't think I've ever heard that quote. That's something that's dead?
These snake scales are not as slippery as they look.
What? Who is this? Athena? Potentially? Because it is being attacked by the snakes and...
Not much room to maneuver here, but I have seen worse.
Huh. I guess it could be Athena, the giant over there, the giant dead person. 'Cause, I mean, this is all themed around Greek mythology, and the Oracle is Medusa. Again, this is why I like COD Zombies, because it genuinely plays with mythologies and history and conspiracy theories. Like, I love it. It's crazy, all this stuff. Yes, Diego. Why did I melee that zombie? That's a bad idea to start with. I need the... Oh, I already got the anvil. That's right, I just picked it up. Okay, I want to get the Pegasus strikes. Was that Crow? That is not the sound a crow makes. Oh. Yeah, I'm starting to really... But if that's... Okay, I'm gonna sound like the mythology guy on YouTube, but the Greek gods, if that is supposed to be one of the Greek gods, are supposed to bleed golden ichor and not blood. Not that I actually know what ichor is. I need to find some tongs in one of these fire pits, if memory serves. There's some tongs, there's a hammer, and then there's the anvil. And you... Yep, there's the tongs.
I shall use these to forge something beautiful. And then to grill a steak.
I'm right there with you, Diego. Let's go grill some steaks under the corpse of Athena. Also, this snake is actually a really cool set piece. Now, I never noticed how many snakes there actually are. And it really does kind of fit the theme of the map, being, you know, Athena versus Medusa. That's really cool. Although, I still don't know if that actually is Athena.
I used to like having my back scratched.
Because honestly, it could be either or. Like, it could be her, but it could also not be. Also, I know I've been using my gauntlet as strictly a... This is such a... I've never looked around. I'm just kind of taking all this in. Well, because Diego pointed out that that's a corpse with the arrows sticking out of it. Like, I knew that obviously that this snake that we're walking through was dead. Because, I mean, pretty obvious. But I didn't ever take the time to look at that. Because, like, I had seen the arrow shafts all around here. But I never looked up. And these are Zeus's eagles. Diego. You can't just be allies with any eagle. And, yep, didn't. Ooh, okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but I'll take it. Not with any old eagle. Oh no, what did I do? Okay, so I need to shoot down a cage and and free another eagle. Oh, but it also Geganese? Is that what they're called? The Geganese? Shoot that down, it'll summon in a Geganese. Yep. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. If I am not, please tell me, because I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't even know what Greek myth the Geganese is from. Because I'm assuming they're a Greek myth. Yeah, a Greek myth character. I'm better with Egyptian myth than I am with Greek, funnily enough. I know a lot of people, when they were younger, read Percy Jackson books. I was the weirdo that read Kane Chronicles about Egypt instead of... I actually think there was a crossover between Percy Jackson and the Kane Chronicles, now that I think about it. At least I had a friend of mine that was telling me about it. He read the Percy Jackson books. What did I just shoot? It looked like I aimed directly at the fire. Where is this Geganese? Because I'm about to laser him to death. Just leave me alone? Oh no. Okay. That's a Geganese. Bring me Thanos! No, you don't. Focus fire. This is not doing very much to him, is it?
There could be no peace. Now make a wish and blow them all out.
I like that the mystery box comes with you here. Like, it's one of the very few times in Zombies history where they force move a mystery box. Okay, where is this this Pegasus Strike part? I know it's around here. Oh, there it is.
Well, if I cannot figure out how to use this, I can still crack a skull with it.
I'm with you, Diego, but I need to get out of there. Actually, I need to go back in and smash open this cage. Would you please stop? How did I not see those guys? I was looking over at the stream. Probably not the smartest thing to do while trying to avoid zombies, but hey, I'm not a very smart man sometimes. I think I just popped that zombie away. Like, it looked like it popped. It might have been a skeleton, actually, now that I think about it. Please tell me that's a max ammo. Thank the heavens. I guess in this case, Olympus. And I wonder if ancient Greeks would have said something similar to that. Wait, no, I didn't want to come here yet. No! No, I'm stupid. I did not want to come here yet. I wanted to get the thing, the stuff, the Pegasus Strike. That's what it's called. This is really overpowered. It feels overpowered. Like it feels more powerful than it looks, admittedly. But at the same time, it's pretty dang cool. Excuse you.
Ah, the forge that turns guns into cannons. The hand is
Yeah, I need to be more careful
You can
here.
probably tell that I am quite angry.
Should have enough time. I should just barely have enough. And even if I don't, my shield will explode and save my life.
Some can be far too stubborn.
Okay, well that's not good.
Watch this. It's going to be spectacular.
At least Victoria's Tortoise will save my life if I ever when I need it. I'm on round 13 out of 20. This has gone fast. And I realize I got a wonder weapon super early, but still. I did not expect Ancient Evil to go admittedly smoothly. I'm gonna plant this here.
Lightning time.
Okay, that is something that I'm not actually happy with. It's they changed the Pegasus Strike. Used to, like right when the map first came out, you could run with the Pegasus Strike and like plant it while you were running and keep moving. But now they actually made it have an animation where you're forced to stay in place. And it's kind of lame, all things considered.
Well. It is not something that
So they really nerfed it, and it's annoying to me. But to be fair, I mean, the Pegasus Strike is ridiculously overpowered.
My enemy was a prince when the city was young. He was revered as a hero. If I have learned one thing in the last 1,000 years, beware the self-proclaimed hero.
Is that referring to you, Medusa?
And now the way back is open.
Oh no. This is still... That's a Blightfather. Yep, I can tell that was gonna be a Blightfather. Like, I'm overdue, and I know that they can spawn in on this map. This is what I was trying to say, I stopped myself from saying over on Dead of the Night.
Of the treasuries.
I thought that they could spawn in on that map in conjunction with the werewolves as the boss enemy.
Is this the manliest shield we have seen so far? It is when I hold it.
Diego! Oh, this counts as an explosive? What else counted as an explosive?
You
A
cannot
gauntlet?
possibly withstand such magic.
That doesn't make much sense. Oh, speaking of not making sense. Alright. Blighty boy? I would like to introduce you to a friend of mine, Blighty boy. Oh, for one, a laser beam of death would be nice.
You think that hurt?
But second of all, I need to leave. Okay. Second of all, I was gonna say I want to introduce her to Pegasus, but kind of ran into a bit of a sticky spot. That didn't sound weird. sticky situation is what I meant, but hey, we're gonna go with it. Alright, Pegasus, knock this thing out! You're gonna help me subdue the Blight Father, Pegasus. Thank you. Honestly, that is such an impressive model, too. See, I finally used my refreshment, elixir. I almost said gobblegum, but it's not a gobblegum. I definitely prefer this side of the map as opposed to the underworld. Just because there's much more maneuverability over here than the enclosed spaces of the underworld. Oh my gosh. There's not... I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about all of a sudden. I'm kind of at a loss here. Because I've pretty much touched on anything that I would want. So now I just gotta kind of say anything that comes to my mind, I suppose. Well, okay. But yeah, I've been enjoying this. Like it is nice to have these little zombie sessions between major games on stream. Although, I will admit, I haven't decided on what I'm going to play next after this, after Black Ops 4.
Insta-kill.
Ah, this is my time to shine.
But I'm hesitant to... Actually, no, I have a perfect idea of what I'm gonna play next. Okay. It's a game that is... It's everybody's favorite Zelda game that isn't a Zelda game. What did he just say? I know these things. What do we know? What do we know, Diego? No, Diego, no.
My gauntlet holds power you can only imagine.
That's so cool. I also really got a good kit on this map. Oh, Black Ops 4, you never cease to amaze me. I will praise you, and I will give you... I will not just blindly hate you. But when you have a weird glitch like that, I absolutely will point it out, because that's hilarious.
My way out of trouble.
Excuse me, I'm very much yawning tonight, aren't I? Blimey. I do have some ammo left in my gauntlet if I run into trouble, but I'm trying to avoid using that if at all possible. Because I don't think the Oracle is going to give me an ammo up anytime soon.
Says there is no profit in killing.
And I've also got the shield and I've got my hammer as well, so I'm not hurting too much on that front. On the offense part. Is the audio too loud? I genuinely have issues telling on stream. If it is, I will turn it down. But I gotta know first. Because I know that it can be a little bit hard over the gunshots and the zombies screaming to maybe hear me. So if you're having trouble, please let me know, and I will immediately change the settings to fit whatever we need to. Insta-kill. Oh, that's right. It's not Black Ops 2 Richtofen doing the announcer. Why was I doing that? Right, I also bought the Bowie knife just now. Round 17 out of 20. I guess 21 is where we're gonna stop. Because we have to complete 20 rounds.
Seek the primordial weapon.
The chaos of the treasuries. I don't want to, Medusa. Why do you think that that I want to do that?
Saw a glint of light
Passing through your head. Diego's kind of cold, isn't he? He's cool, though. I think Diego's story is actually that he was like a revolutionary in Mexico. He's like a kind of like a folk hero. Wait a minute. What if he's the one that, given how Diego talks and how he acts, he could very well be the El Burro of Mule Kick legend.
I am only just getting started.
Oh no! Okay, I need that max ammo. I will get that max ammo. See? How does the Mule Kick jingle go?
Feel the power I wield in my hand.
Where something, where senoritas live in fear, their lonely nights and deep despair. He was El Burro. Across the fields, across the plains, he ran so fast he dodged the rain. He was El Burro. A man not equaled, so they say, with gun in hand, in thrice they say. He was El Burro. He was El Burro. He was El Burro. El Burro. Okay, speaking of perk songs, I didn't learn until like a couple of years ago. Excuse you, zombie. I didn't learn until about a couple of years ago that Infinite Warfare Zombies perk the candies had jingles too, and they're awesome. They're like really good.
Sorry, Peter. Your corpse is well and truly found. That's never a good sound.
Okay. I got too complacent. Let me out of here, please. Please let me go and away from here. I want to live.
Bless and protect my rear. It means a lot to me.
Huh. Bum 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 bum. Man, I really do love how this map looks. I think at one point during the Easter egg, you gotta like reflect all of these mirrors onto something. It's like if you look, there's beams of light reflecting everywhere. But I think you have to focus them during the Easter egg. Again, kind of like how we used to upgrade the Hand of Chimera. With those mirrors. Hello, zombie.
Seek the primordial.
Would you shut up every time I come in here? Every single time that I come in this room, you're like, oh, get the primordial weapon. Oh, please.
Really quite satisfied.
Wow, Treyarch, really? You're gonna pat yourself on the back for your sound design? Okay, yeah, we're not having any problems with the stream tonight. I don't understand what was going on. Honestly, it feels like it's just like certain nights that... And there is like rhyme or reason to... Come on, Geganese, get out of here. There we go. Ha! No Grecian warrior can withstand the might of Mjolnir. Unless you're Kratos, apparently. You know, I've never played a God of War game, now that I mention Kratos. I've played a little bit of one of them that was on a demo disc back in the PlayStation 2 days. Because apparently I'm super old. but I've never played any of, what am I trying to say? I've never played to any real capacity, any of them. Alright, we're almost done with this map. And I feel like if I was going to play a God of War game, I would want to play the originals, because they look a lot more interesting to me than the PlayStation 4 or 5 ones. I don't know, it's just... The new two just don't look very fun to me. Is that a Blight Father? No, it's just a stinky zombie. Yeah, the new ones just don't look very fun. They look more... Honestly, that's a lot of problems I have with the...
You scratchy cabron!
Excuse you? What was I saying? Oh, that's a problem I have with a lot of... I don't want to say modern games, because I do like a lot of modern games, but like, modern Western RPGs, I guess?
Ah, did you know I was a legendary marksman?
Were you actually, Diego? But yeah, it's a lot of them are just more cutscenes than anything. And
Your death did not come quickly.
I've not really seen much gameplay from God of War or God of War Ragnarok that leads me to believe that the combat and puzzle solving is like super intricate.
Seek the primordial echo in the chaos of the
So I don't know if it's my style of game.
I make this look easy, but trust me, it's not.
Diego. Oh my gravy. Are you the last zombie? Really? You're just a pile of ash? Where are you going? Buddy.
I have the power
Okay, do not
of
make me
the
smite you! He wanted to be smited. Smitten? No, wait, smitten means something else. That means you're in love. But that is all I had planned for the night, was just this. That's really all I wanted to do. I don't want to start anything else. We're like right on time for when I need to finish, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna swap over here. And I want to thank every person that came out and watched tonight. You guys are awesome, and I really enjoy when people come out and just hang out for a while. Tomorrow I will be playing a brand new series here on the channel, starting it. It's a game I've owned, but I've never played fully. So I'm hoping that you all will come out for that. It's gonna be a little bit different. Of course it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be an FPS, because I know that, I mean, FPSs are pretty divisive. But I think this game will be fun. It's a Capcom game about a wolf that paints with her tail. And I've already spelled out what the exact game is, if you know what that is. So yeah, I'll be playing Okami starting tomorrow, and I don't know if that'll be 100% run or just a most of everything I know run, but I will be doing as much as I do know, at the very least. So I hope to see you all then. I can't think of any other announcements I need to make. So, I've been your zombie prince, Dearil Ambrose, and I bid you all adieu.